Welcome aboard to FlameFlash.net Podcast, episode 135. I am your faithful Flameflash, and ready for a Raptor report. The week of ending of the June 29th, not so eventful. We've got WoW and some Mario Kart, some Civ 5, Terraria. Nothing super wowing. The next week, though, a few oldies but goodies sneak in. For instance, Lego Marvel Superheroes. Played with the younger son there. Velocity Ultra for the Vita, which is honestly fairly forgettable. At this point, I don't even recall playing it, but I must have manually put it in because it's for the Vita and not something therefore that's automatically tracked. So, likely one of those free PS Plus games that is going to get deleted. Sonic Generations. Now, this was an unexpected play. The younger son, again, wanted Daddy's help. Daddy obliged. Helped him pass the first 3 zones. And then the boss. But he appreciated it. He enjoyed it greatly. Heavenly Sword. Yes, a launch PS3 title. It still holds up. It's still fun. Red Flare was talking about it with the kids. Pulls it out, starts playing. The baby gets upset. I take over. Oh, excuse me. I take over. And enjoyment is had by all. And then, WoW returns to the top. Yes, Mario Kart 8 was in there, but WoW returns to the top, probably because it was Fire Festival week. Fire Festival week is a good thing. I like Fire Festival. It's one of my favorites. I think because of all the free XP. I think 3 characters leveled, if not 4. So, awesome. But, how about, rather than news, or Raptor Report, we go to news. Neutral Pandaren has reached level 90. Wow. Highly impressive. I hope that's not all he's been doing in the game. Oh, excuse me. In the game, but still highly impressive. New human male model has been revealed for World of Warcraft. The first beta wave went out. Yours truly was sadly not part of that. Guild leveling. Gone. That's right. Now, one of the biggest worries I have for this is the loss of cash flow. Because our small guild, we don't do a lot of guild challenges. It just means we're going to have to start doing guild challenges. If we run a scenario, 2 scenarios during the weekend, we'll make more than we would ever make in cash flow through the week. And then we get our repair bills covered. Boom. Sold. Other things like the faster flight are just going to be incorporated in. So, faster flying for everyone from flight point to flight point. And then auction houses are getting merged. Cross-faction auction house. Gone! Everybody gets the same auction house. We'll have to wait and see about this one. I think it'll be a good change. Sometimes you just can't find what you're looking for. Well, now you might be able to. We'll wait and see. Hearthstone Naxxramas pricing has been revealed. It's about $25 for the whole kit and caboodle, or or 700 gold each time for each wing. So it is a free-to-play game that is still, excuse me, free to play. You do not have to spend a dime, and you can still get all of the Naxxramas unlocked. It'll take you a lot longer, but you can still do it. Personally, I like spending my gold on booster packs, even though I haven't opened any recently. I should get on that. But that's where I usually send my gold. I guess I'll send it at Wings for Naxxramas for a little while. The cool thing is you can unlock specialized single-player card sleeves, card backs, by beating the heroic mode of any of these wings. Awesome. I approve greatly. Sims 4 is going to be launching without toddlers or pools. For those listening, we're getting a double thumbs down. I just don't get it. It's one thing to leave out. Their explanation is, oh well, we can't put everything that was in the previous game as it is now in the current game. But if you compare the base game of Sims 2, Sims 3, and Sims 4, Sims 2 had toddlers and pools, Sims 3 had toddlers and pools. Sims 4? Anybody? It is a base game feature. Come on, guys. So, Sims 4, you're getting skipped for now. Some of your features look really awesome, but I think it's the principle of the thing at the moment. I'm not really willing to shell out the funds. How are families even supposed to be evolving? They haven't gone into that detail. Do we just get baby and then kid? That's going straight back to Sims 1. That's one of the reasons I didn't enjoy Sims 1, was the lack of proper aging. Oh well. Excuse me. Civs Beyond Earth now has a release date. Welcome to Earth, October 24th, 2014. Much approval has been had by all. Hopefully there aren't going to be many pre-order bonuses or anything, because this is one of those Christmas wishlist items for yours truly, and probably for the son, the oldest son. We've highly enjoyed Sims 5 or Civ 5. Sims 5. Not yet. Civ 5 on network play. Though we're still working on the hot seat just to beat it, finish it, see the end. This will be his first time playing all the way through Civ 5. Got the Sims on the brain. So he wants to see it. He wants to see its conclusion. Plus, we've kind of been more working together and coordinating in this hot seat, whereas the other seems to be more versus. Just from its very nature of same turn, bam, 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 bam. Also in gaming, Lindsay Lohan has sued Grand Theft Auto 5. I think this woman needs some positive headlines. This doesn't look like a positive headline to me, but I could be wrong. Just Seems kind of silly. So silly. Oh well. She's suing them over her likeness, which I don't get because Rockstar can just turn around and go, "Oh yeah, we were parroting her all the time, the whole time." Parroting, freedom of speech. Anybody? Since companies are people now with freedom of speech, we can get away with this, huh? You know? Oh, that's right. I haven't gotten to that news item yet. Segways. So, we'll get to that. A federal court in Oregon has ruled a no-fly list as unconstitutional. It's about time. A U.S. student overseas in Germany has been rescued from a vagina statue. That one's just funny. I had to share it. It's only an American. Hey, that place looks comfortable. I like those. I'm going to climb in one. And then the fire department has to be called to pull them out. The statue was not harmed. It was an all-natural birth. All natural. Mother is holding up very well. Supreme Court ruling on police searching of your cell phone. No. Get a warrant. This is not just a phone. It is a link to your home life. Put passcode on it, people. Even if you don't have a passcode, you can outright tell the officer, I have issue with you looking at my phone. And they're supposed to comply. Comply. No, comply. Comply. Sorry. But to avoid that scenario, just put a lock on your phone. Simple. So, Obama has also been told that he has been violating the Constitution with his recess appointments. It's recess time, yeah! You get a job, and you get a job, and you get a job, and who cares what the Senate thinks? Yeah! No. No. No more. No more. Another slow clap. Yeah, it's one of those logical things that just shouldn't have happened anyway. Bad, Mr. President. Wrist slap for you. Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has been investing in abortion while requesting to be allowed not to buy in with abortion. What? Now, some folks, I'm reading something about the 401k, it's not really the employer's control, etc., etc., etc. I think it would be very irresponsible reporting on behalf of Forbes if they just let this sensational piece out there without balancing the other side and going, but by the way, Hobby Lobby can't control any of this, which makes it not news, which means they shouldn't have reported on it in the first place. So the fact that it is news and that they reported on it, as long as Forbes has journalistic integrity, which I've not heard that they don't, I'm going to trust this on face value and say Hobby Lobby is two-faced. Oh, look! That same freedom of speech that Hobby Lobby now has. Hobby Lobby shoots back with flame flash, you're a jerk! They're able to believe that now, I suppose. Because Hobby Lobby is its own entity. All right. Last but not least, take a book, leave a book. So, there's a free little library fad around. I've never heard of it before this story, but the free little library violated a local city ordinance. So, yeah. One of those things where the wording of the law completely fails to accomplish the spirit of the law. The kid's going to the Supreme, or not Supreme Court, that'd be silly, to the city council to get said ordinance reworded so he can continue to do this. And meanwhile, rather than sitting on this front lawn, it's moved into their garage. Just, I'm happy for this kid to be encouraging reading. I'm happy that he loves to read, clearly, loves books, and he's getting to learn his civic process firsthand. A lot less scary than some police officer going, "Do you have a permit for that lemonade stand, son?" Isn't it? I had a permit, but it's probably the rare one. Also, I made sure to be, 6 feet from the cross sidewalk? The boulevard sidewalk there that is public and everybody can walk on it, or even if there's no sidewalk there, you can walk on. You had to be, for the town I was growing up in, 6 feet away from that in on your property to be selling something on a little booth. I guess so that way you don't impede traffic or something. But yeah, that worked nicely. One drunk fellow, because this was during a festival, even paid for his dollar's worth of M&Ms with a 20 and stumbled away before anybody could offer him change. I, as a, 9-year-old, was not going to go chasing after the guy, and only one parent was outside at the time too, and they weren't going to go chasing after the guy because that would leave me defenseless with, money and other drunk possible passerbys. Not that I lived in some horrible location, but it was a festival near a winery. Location, location, location. But that's it for episode 135. I'm Flame Flash. The Raptor Report, if you're curious, comes from raptor.com, raptr.com/flameflash. Join me. Come and know me better, man. I'm also Flame Flash on Twitter. And, of course, you can find the video version on flameflash.net and the audio version over on iTunes or flameflash.net. Just whichever one you might happen to want to follow. Have a good one. This was episode 135. Podcast at flameflash.net. Send in those comments. Good night.